Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you today with a discussion video about a new number card that is coming out in the Dark Illusion set, and that is number 45 Crumble logos. So it is the first zombie Iggy that isn't a dark monster, so things like Frankenstein don't count. They're obviously dark. This is the first Earth Iggy zombie. So it is a, as I said, zombie Earth Iggy, rank 2 with 2200 attack and 0 defense. It requires 2 or more level 2 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card. Then, target one other face-up card on the field. While this card is face-up on the field, that target's effects are negated. While that target is face-up on the field, neither player can activate cards with that name or their effects. So this is a really interesting card, I feel, and although it's slightly late in being good, I think that it's still a pretty decent one. For example, if this was around in, say, like the Frog Monarch days where they actually used frogs more, this would be really bloody good. So it's basically like a little mini giant hand for the rank 2s, and there aren't that many decks that can really make use of it right now. Maybe Raccoons can really use this. I think if anyone's playing Raccoons, it'd be a staple, but when was the last time you saw anyone playing Raccoons? But basically, it's a really solid card, and we'll break down the effects. So it requires 2 or more monsters, so, you know, if you manage to get 5 out, you can overlay all of them with this card. Then you can target a face-up card on the field. It doesn't have to be monster or spell or trap, it can be absolutely anything, and its effects are negated. And while that target is on the field, not just this card, while that target is on the field, neither players can activate that card's effects or the same card. So if, for example, you have a Pendulum Source on your opponent's side of the field, you detach, target that. Your opponent then cannot activate Pendulum Sorcerer or its effects at all while Pendulum Sorcerer is on your side of the field. Obviously, there are ways you can get your Pendulum Sorcerer off the field by overlaying, synchro summoning, whatever, but the fact that it stuns your opponent is really, really nice. I think the artwork's really cool as well. The guy looks so sick, look at him. The fact that this is a good rank 2 is really nice to see because you don't really see that many good rank 2s. Gachi Gachi and Augusto Emerald are some of the more better ones, let's say, for generic. And the fact that this is a nice generic one, it's pretty good. You can, for example, use this in Agents, you know? Those Mystic Shine Balls can turn into this and it's pretty good. What we need is a better rank 2 toolbox. If we want this card to be successful, Konami basically have to bring out a better deck that has level 2s in there easily accessible. Obviously Frogs can use this and it's a really good one for them, but I feel that this is support for old decks right now and it's not really that great just because it can't be used. The card overall is really, really solid in my opinion, but you're probably not going to be seeing it used anytime soon until Konami actually release some form of level 2 support. If that day does come along, then hey, it's going to be a really good one because this card will be a staple. I do like the fact it has flexibility to say 2 or more level 2s because it just means that if there is a deck that can spam out level 2s, you can really abuse this card and properly lock your opponent down. Obviously it's only once per turn, because if it wasn't once per turn and you could have, as it says, the stipulation of 2 or more, that'd be crazy because you just attach, negate, attach, negate, detach, negate. Overall, the foundation of the card is really good. The problem is there is not a lot to access it, as I said, and that's kind of only really what can be spoken about. It's one of those cards that I can foresee being good, but only when a deck that actually comes out that can easily access level 2s. So I want to know what you guys think of number 45 Crumble logos. Do you think it is a really good card? Are there any decks that I may be missing or archetypes that can properly use this card? Or do you just think it's just a bit rubbish because it actually can't really be accessed all that much? So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.